Hey guys, welcome to my channel. I want to share my January favorites with you today. So in December I didn't have much favorites because I was sick most of the time and I didn't really play with makeup, but the January was quite the opposite, so I have lots of stuff here in front of me. I really enjoyed using makeup in January, which probably can't be seen right now because I'm not wearing any today. It's because it's Sunday, a very lazy Sunday, and I just didn't feel putting on any makeup just for this video, and I'm not going anywhere else. So you will just have to deal with my bare face today. I'm also switching up my skincare routine and my skin is not really happy about it at the moment, so that's why I have some breakouts and I really like to just let it breathe whenever I can. Anyway, let's just start with products, and since I'm talking about skincare already, let's start with that. First, let me show you this cream from the brand Rock. It's one of those French brands that are sold only in pharmacies, and this one is called Rich Anti-Dryness Protecting Cream. My skin is very dehydrated at the moment and I even got some eczema here around my nose, so I went to the local pharmacy and I asked for something that would help with that. And the nice lady there suggested that I use this cream, and it really helps with everything that I wanted it to. As you can see, I used quite a lot of it already. I was also concerned that a rich cream like this would make my oily T-zone even worse, but it doesn't. Even though it does feel a bit heavy after you apply it, makeup just goes beautifully over it and it really wears nicely. Another skincare product that I use every day is this sunscreen from Avène. It has SPF of 50, and even though it's winter, I like to protect my skin with a very high SPF because I think that's the only way to really protect my skin from sun damage. I enjoy using this one because it's one of the few sunscreens that doesn't break me out and at the same time doesn't feel very heavy. Let's move on to makeup next. First, I would like to mention this primer from Lancome, which I've been using pretty much every day. I first bought it for my mom for Christmas, and then I liked it so much that I bought it for myself as well. It's actually exactly the same as the ordinary high spreadability primer, so I'm not really sure why I needed this expensive one as well. But I just wanted to treat myself and buy something fancy, and I really love that it has a pump, which makes it so much easier to use. It makes your skin feel very smooth and the foundation really glides onto your skin, and that's why I like it so much. It also blurs your pores and fine lines a little bit, so it's a really nice everyday primer. But again, if you don't want to spend that much money, just go for the ordinary high spreadability one. Next, I would like to talk about two foundations, and the first one is actually an old favorite. I really enjoyed using this one in the summer, but then it got too dark for me and I sort of forgot about it. But recently I bought a lighter shade, which is a bit too light, but when mixed together, they're just a perfect match. It's called Matte and Poreless, but it actually looks very natural on me, which I like, and it has about a medium coverage, which is great for every day, and it lasts really well. The second one is Nude Magique Cushion Foundation from L'Oreal, which I love for my no makeup days. It's about sheer to medium coverage and it applies so fast and so easily. I usually don't use this, it's hard to open it. I usually don't use this sponge thingy that comes with the foundation, but I just use my beauty blender, dab it in and on my face, and it really spreads beautifully and so fast, as I said before. It doesn't last as well as some other foundations, so I have to blot my nose a few times during the day, but I don't mind that because it's just so easy to use it. Next, I have a few products from MAC. They just opened a store pretty much across the street from where I live, and I went a bit crazy and went shopping, and I really enjoy so many of their products. First one is this Double-Gleam highlighter, which is a pretty champagne shade, which I think it's so nice for pale skin tones. Let me just swatch it here so you can see. Isn't it pretty and shiny and just so beautiful? I love it so much. I might even love it more than my all-time favorite Mary Luminizer. I'm not really sure, but it's about up there. And then I have two lipsticks and a lip pencil. The lip pencil is in the shade Soar and lipsticks are Retro and Fast Play. Here are the swatches. The first one is the lip pencil in the shade Soar, then is the lipstick in the shade Retro, and the last one is the lipstick in the shade Fast Play. I know they look very similar because these are the shades that I usually lean towards. All of these products feel very creamy on the lips and they apply and wear beautifully. They do wear off when you eat and when you drink, but it's very easy to reapply them. I have two more lipsticks that I would like to show you. First one is actually very similar to the previous ones, but this one is matte. It's matte lip liquid from The Body Shop in the shade Nairobi Camellia. Here is the swatch of this one, and as you can see, it's really very similar. I like this one because it dries down matte and it's quite long lasting. You will have to reapply it after you eat, but it's very easy to reapply it and it doesn't flake or anything. And also it feels very comfortable even though it's matte. The last one is Color Sensational from Maybelline in the shade 630 Velvet Beige, which was my go-to lipstick for my no makeup days. On the top is the swatch of the Maybelline lipstick, which is a bit more sheer than others and it pulls a bit more brownish or beige. I love this one because it feels very hydrating and nourishing on the lips and it has a lovely vanilla scent, which I really enjoy. For the end, I would like to share two eyeshadow palettes that I got for Christmas. First one is Modern Renaissance from Anastasia Beverly Hills, and I got this one from my boyfriend. I really love the shade selection in this palette because they're mostly warm nudes, which I usually wear, and there are also a few pops of color to make my eye looks more fun and more colorful. These shades are very pigmented, but they blend beautifully when used with a light hand. And the second one is this huge eyeshadow palette from Morphe called Dare to Create. I actually bought this one as a gift to myself. It has so many beautiful shades in it that are pigmented and blend beautifully, and they're just so inspiring that I plan to film 3 looks 1 palette with it. So these were all my January favorites. I think I have quite many, and please let me know down in the comments which are your favorite products at the moment. If you like this video, please give it a thumbs up and consider subscribing so we can see each other next time. Bye! Sponge, dab it in and dab it on my face, and it shears, spreads. And the second one is this